So here I am at the junction of Peking Road and Nathan Road, and you can see the footpath widened for the MTR, and that's basically taken one traffic lane away. So 2 traffic lanes taken away here, and the same on the other side. 2 traffic lanes, and the footpath widened by 1 traffic lane. And so if I stand around about here, I'm at the original curb line, and the footpath has been widened. And let's see what that allows us to do a little bit further up. So here the footpath has been widened from its previous 4 meters to just over 6 meters. I've counted these paving blocks again. So you see these 2 drains in the middle of the picture. They're almost certainly the original, mark the original road drains. So the footpath has been widened by 2, a little bit more than 2 meters, and you can see that what that allows is for these street trees to be put in. Right, it allows a little bit of space for the crowns to develop between the buses and the buildings, and this is a Cinnamomum burmannii. Which is not, a massive growing thing. Anyway, and here it is in its standard government tree pit, with the tree guard to protect it from trolleys and people parking bicycles on it and damaging the bark. Right, so that's what that tree guard is for. But these trees actually don't last that long. I mean, not all of these are not the original trees, and the original trees, like that bigger one up there, a little bit bigger, that was planted in 2007, right? So you're lucky if these street trees, this one here is one of the originals planted in 2007, right? These ones are replacements, right, in the last few years. So you're lucky, really, if the street trees in a situation like this will last even 15 years. Even that is optimistic. These ones are, this is 13 years old, and it's already pushing up against the building, pushing up against the buses, and running out of growing space under the ground. Right? So here, look at this tree pit. So we can see that the tree pit is, there you go, 400, 500, 600 by 600 millimeters. Now this is for these Cinnamomum burmannii, which are reasonably well behaved and are highly unlikely to last more than 20 years, that's okay, that small space. Most of the utilities, or largely the utilities, will be under the original footpath, right, which allows you to plant, for these trees to be planted. Now, you may say, oh, what's the point of that? The trees only last 15 years. What a waste of time. I don't think so. I think you just have to accept that the trees only last 15 years. And then you're just going to have a rolling program of replacement. So you treat these trees almost, you just have to accept that they're going to be replaced relatively often, every 15 or 20 years. Anyway, that's the difference. You can see the difference, though, even that these small young trees make a huge difference. Just taking that effectively one traffic lane and handing it from vehicular circulation to pedestrian circulation space and allowing the trees to be planted.